Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Guitar Effect. I'm Rob. Today we're going to be taking a look at my SX335 copy, which I have modded out quite extensively, and it's sounding pretty cool and looking pretty cool and feeling pretty cool. So I'm going to tell you all about it and show you it, but before I do that, I'll ask you to please like and subscribe so you can be kept up to date with everything we're doing here at the Guitar Effect. I know I've started to get a bit of an influx of viewer comments on my videos and I'm really enjoying it. So if you have a feeling about this guitar, I'd love to hear what you think as well. So, to the guitar. I'll put up some pics of it now while I talk you through it. So I got this off adverts.ie, which is Ireland's kind of musicians free as website. It's a free as website for everything, but a lot of musicians use it. I use it a lot. In a trade deal, as part of a trade that I got, and it was in bits. Like the bridge pickup had the actual pickup come away from the cover and was falling into the guitar. The neck pickup, the screw was gone on one side. All the screws all over the guitar had been like mismatched and stuff, so it was in really bad shape. The neck was like, the action was super tall. Someone had retrofitted a Bigsby to it, and it had some really bad tuning problems. So I had intended actually just buying it and selling it on, but I kind of sort of identified with it a little bit and thought it was fundamentally a good guitar. It's very heavy, actually, surprisingly so, but not in a way where it's not resonant when you play it unplugged. So I decided I'd just, maybe it's an affordable guitar, so I'd do some affordable upgrades. And I thought it was interesting that the Bigsby was already on it. So I got a second-hand set of unbranded locking machine heads, which seem to be doing a quite good job. I fixed all the action and intonation problems, and it's set up quite well now. And I added some Vanson Pickups. So pickups from Vanson Guitar Company, which I'd never heard of before, but I found them on Amazon. I think both pickups came to about 50 or 60 euro. So it's a P90 in the neck and like a low to medium output, maybe humbucker in the bridge, but they have that really cool, exposed bobbin, but with a silver cover going around them look. I really liked it. So I put them in, and interestingly enough, under no circumstances was I going to attempt the whole tying strings to the pots thing and then pulling the pots through the guitar. No. Wasn't going to even attempt to do that. So what I did was I simply cut the wire from the old pickups, soldered the wire from the new pickups in. There's a lot of spare wire in the cavities, which probably isn't good, but it's working perfectly. It sounds good. And there was the pots were fine. I mean, they're not amazing, but they turn on the volume and they turn on the tone on both pickups. So I wasn't going to go trying to do that thing where, because obviously there's no like access cavity on the back of a semi-hollow, so you'd have to pull everything through the F-holes, and no, I'm not at that level of maintenance yet. So yeah, I'll give you a listen to it. See what you think. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just play a sort of ambient clean passage with the neck P90, because it's a really sweet sounding stringy pickup, and if you don't dig in, you can get really beautiful blooming bottomly notes. I have a modulated analog delay pedal on here in the loop of the amp. So here it is. You can see that it's really dynamic, and it has that single coil cup instead of having loads of body. So the other thing then I'll do is just turn off the delay and turn on this Tube Screamer clone that I have, and just maybe play kind of a bluesy passage to show you that, because it's a single coil, retains an element of that kind of sound. So So it's not a Strat, never be a Strat, but I think as opposed to a humbucker, you get a different tonality there that allows you to do that diggy in neck pickup thing. So then for the middle selection, so as I mentioned, there is a P90 in the neck and sort of a medium output, low to medium output humbucker in the bridge, and this is the middle sound. And what I find it particularly good for, and again I think this is because of the P90, so I've turned on a compressor and a phaser, and I think for funk stuff it works really well. Works really well for that. And then the back pickup, just kind of a round sounding nice. I have the amp set pretty clean. There's a really nice sounding back pickup sound. So and with the tube screamer, so yeah, the pickups have a large amount of variance between their sounds. I think it makes it quite a versatile guitar. So I'll just switch over to the dirty channel of the amp now and give you a listen to that. So dirty channel of the amp, starting on the back pickup. It's going to bump the gain a little bit to get it a bit more compressed. I can then boost that with the tube screamer. So here's the middle pickup selection, so both pickups on. I've turned the tube screamer off again, so it's just the dirty channel of the amp. You can hear, like, because of the P90, there's really a lot of top end in that. So single note kind of punk rocky stuff really well, and then also I really like it for kind of, if I roll both of these volumes down a little bit, clean it up a little bit for that kind of stoppy stuff. So nice kind of split sound, not split sound, but both pickups on sound. So just gonna lastly show you the neck pickup on the dirty channel. So here it is. I've wound the gain back to exactly halfway on the amp. For the rest of the dirty channel, it was, for the rest of the dirty demo, it was like at 3 o'clock. Neck pickup, back pickup. So they're gain matched very, very well. So here is the neck pickup with the volume rolled down slightly for kind of a rhythm part. So roll the volume back in. Also, with that neck pickup, I can pile on the gain, turn on the tube screamer. So, that's my review of the SX335 that I pimped out quite a lot. I think it came out pretty well. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, so leave a comment, tell me what you think. I'll list all the parts that I added below in the description. And please like and subscribe and let me know what you thought of the guitar. And thanks. You've been watching The Guitar Effect. My name's Rob, and I will see you soon.